Hey man, what's going on? It's Super Market coming at y'all with a brand new video. Now look, listen, I know y'all ain't heard my voice in a minute, you feel me? I've been gone for a minute now. Listen bro, there's no 2K content, so I'm not gonna force myself to post anything I don't enjoy posting. So for now, listen, if y'all want some Fortnite, if y'all want some story times, let me know. Cause as far as 2K, no 2K content will be coming out. So this is gonna be a story time about the time I skipped, you feel me? You know, me, I was a good child, you feel me? Like, I never skipped. I never did no drugs to this day, you feel me? Besides that, yeah, this was the first time I ever skipped, and it was in senior year, which was the year I just graduated in. And, it was, you know, a random, you know, it was a normal, you know, day at school, you feel me? Like, I was not thinking of skipping that day, you feel me? It just came up, you feel me? Next thing you know, it's around lunch, right? So let me get right into it, right? It's a normal day, whatever. Point is, we get to lunch, and my boys, you know, they thinking of skipping, you feel me? They just thinking of it. And I said, fuck it, you feel me? What's the worst thing that could happen? Now, the worst thing that could happen is I get caught and I get fucking in trouble. And I ain't gonna lie, I never skipped. And you know, my parents are straight, so getting in trouble is a death sentence to me, you feel me? Like, nigga, I get in trouble, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm kind of fucked up. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Strict parents are strict parents for a reason. So, whatever. We're there. They're thinking of skipping. I come along. I'm like, bro, I'm down. So lunch ends. Boom. You know, it's that time. Next thing you know, we're walking around, and we put up on this class. Now, you know, this class is an art class, but there's a trick to it. There was a sub that day. Somebody had, like, one of my boys found out, like, you know, there was a sub in that class. We came in there, you feel me? Now, subs, listen, there's two types of subs. It's either the dickhead sub, the ones that's mean and make a big deal about everything, or the ones that, you know, aren't, you know, that deep about it. Like, they're not too deep in when it comes to, like, you know, being a sub, you feel me? And, point is, we come inside, we sit down. She catches us, you feel me? She sees that we sit down. I'm like, fuck. She pulls up on us. So she's like, oh, what are y'all names? Do y'all belong here? I was like, oh, yeah, like, we belong here, you feel me? We use this testing, you know, woo, like, you know, if you feel me. And next thing you know, she's asking us, okay, what's your name? Now, you know, I give her my name. The other two don't. Obviously, you know, none of our names are gonna pop up, even if they gave her the real name, they weren't gonna pop up because we didn't belong in that class. So, point is, she's like, oh, y'all don't belong here. I was like, damn, I guess we might be in the wrong class. Bruh, point is, we just did, like, she didn't call the office or nothing, bro. She just said, yeah, like, y'all don't belong here. Like, she knew something was up, but she, you know, she didn't make a big deal about it. So, we was chilly, for me, we dipped, and we started walking. Now, next to that building, there's another building. So we left the building where that class was, and we went to another building that we gotta walk a little bit to our right. Now keep in mind, there's security all around, you feel me? Like, this is like, I know that for it being a school, you feel me, it's a pretty good school. It's like a, you know, not grade A, but you feel me, like, they're pretty strict about shit. So they have security around, you feel me? And point is, we was there and we were walking to the building. Next thing you know, we pulled up to the bathroom. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I went to take a shit, cause I believe I wanted to go, and you feel me, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. So I put up into the bathroom, they put up into the bathroom, they're stalling, you feel me? I think we was in that bitch for 50-20 minutes. I'm like, okay bro, we gotta bounce, cause we're in this bitch too long. We're gonna create suspicion. I'm sure security has passed around and heard us, so let's bounce. Now, next to that building, there's a cafeteria. So, connected with that building is a little hallway to the cafeteria. So, we going through a hallway, we walk into the building, and we see a whole class. Now, at this time, there was a lot of classes being taught in cafeteria for some odd reason, in the lunch cafeteria building. And, you know, most of the time, nothing happens. Like people aren't worried about it. Like, the most that happens is they take attendance. Now we didn't think nobody was gonna put up to us, since we like I didn't feel like we were sitting there like next to any classes, but I guess we were, because there's windows by one of the buildings that lead to the student parking lot, and then there's tables in the middle, just in general, you feel me? So we sat by the windows, and one of the teachers comes up. So she's like, so what are y'all teachers' names? Because clearly y'all are here. And, the dumbest being that I didn't know that was her name. And I just said, oh, Miss Garcia. Obviously, that's not her name, but Miss Garcia. She says, so you're in my class. Man, the look I had on my face was close to, crying. Not crying, but, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was scary. Imagine just getting told, yo, like, so you belong in my class. Like, you feel me? And as soon as she said that, I didn't know what to do anymore. So she looks at them and she's like, so what class do y'all belong in? They say some random teacher's name and they said, oh, okay, like, she's not here, or like you guys don't belong to here, or something like that along those lines. She's still looking at me. So I'm thinking, shit, like, she's gonna fuck me over, and even them. So they look at me, I look at her, she looks at me, they stand up, they walk. I'm like, oh, I guess I gotta go with them. I guess we got the wrong teacher. My bad. Bro, she didn't do anything. Bro. During the whole time, I was like, bro, she's about to tell me to stop. She's about to tell me. Bro, we got out that building so fast, and then we spin the block. We start walking again. I think we went to the bathroom for like 2-3 minutes. And then again, we start walking. Now, at this point, I think the security, there's around 4 securities walking around. You feel me? It's a big school, so they have a lot of security walking around. So, I think these security saw us like at least 3-4 times already walking around. So at this point, I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, you need to call your boy and tell him to pick us up already, because this is getting out of hand. Next thing you know, I think 5 minutes go by. He gets a call, say, yo, I'm here. Nah, man, the look I had on my face, I was like, yo, we gotta bounce. Like, bro, where is he, bro? Let me know. Bro, like, these securities know where there's some wrong. There's something that, like, there's something wrong. You feel me? And, point is, we dip, right? So, now to get, there's obviously a lot of exits to get out the school, but there's one of the exits, which is the gates. So, it's multiple gates. There's like 3-4 gates, and they're all connected. And they all, like, you just open it or you can push it and you just go through. And basically next to those gates, there's a library. Now next to those libraries, there's a big ass office, like the main office. Now, the only way you can see probably what's happening through those gates is by the library. If you're not at the library, it's gonna be very hard to see. You might be able to see, but it's gonna be very hard. So at this point, we start walking. And it gets to the point where we start running, bro. We start running. We see the car, you feel me? Blue car, you feel me? And we dipped the fuck out, bro. No joke, bro. Bro. I felt like I was doing a fucking bank heist. So, no joke. I'm there. We fucking walk through gates. We walk into that car. We got in that car, like, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Some crazy shit, bro. And we skirt, bro. We dipped the fuck up out that school, bro. I remember, bro. It was on the side, bro. I got in there, bro. He just started driving, bro. I'm like, bro, yo, that's so crazy, bro. Like, feel me? Again, I'm scared as shit. So, at this point, what happens? I believe he lets us. Oh, yeah. So, at this point, I believe we go to, like, there's a Walmart next to the school. So, we go out. He drops us off at Walmart. And I go with my other boy to our other boy's house that didn't come to school that day. And then, you feel me? We pull up, and, we just chilled there until, like, obviously school had ended, like, time later. And, yeah, I mean, bro, it was pretty exciting to me as somebody who's never skipped. It was very exciting to me. But yeah, that's all it's gonna be. I didn't think it was gonna be, crazy shit with Storytime, but I feel like, it might, be funny to some of y'all. If it isn't, hey, that's what it is. I felt like it was a pretty interesting story. If y'all did enjoy, you feel me, like and subscribe, comments, you feel me. Let me know if y'all enjoy the story. Again, if y'all want some Fortnite, some story time, bro, let me know, bro, because you know, I fuck with that. You know, it's a fun thing to do. You feel me? But yeah, let me know if you do want that. Yeah, that's gonna be all. Have a nice day, y'all. Stay peace. I said say peace. Peace, y'all.